just hold it for a minute. So, you chose to have a look at another Shakespeare story. So, I thought we could have a look at Henry V. We've looked at some of the others already, haven't we? So this is just to practice some of your reading skills. Yeah, have a little flick through. That's what it's good to do when you're starting to look at a new book. It's always good to have a little flick through. See how easy it's going to be to read, how long. So just before we start, what is the Roman numeral that represents 5? V. Yeah, and it's on there, isn't it? Henry V. So represents 5. Let's have a go at writing a V. Do it on here, down and up. Down and up. Yeah, very nicely done. 5. Henry V. Let's have a look. So again, we've got the contents page, which shows us the cast list, and then the Henry V, and then there's a discussion of one of the themes. So already, if we look at the contents, have a look at this word, see if you can see it on this print. There. Patriotism in Henry V. So that gives us a clue as to something that we could be thinking about as we're looking at the story. So the theme that we're going to look at is, just to summarise, the theme is, turn your hand, I don't need to be in that mouth, there, come on. The theme that we're going to look at while reading the story is P, A, T, R, I, O, T, I, S, M. Very nicely done, very accurate. Patriotism. Where's that at? Let's just put a bit of tape on there. Okay, and keep that hand there. Do I need to keep hold of the hand? Do I need to look after it today? Maybe I do. Okay. Patriotism. What does that mean to you? Any clues? What does patriotism mean to you? L, O, V, I, N, loving, Y, O, U, R, loving your, C, O, very nice, U, N, T, R, and Y, loving your country. Oh, that's a good description. So patriotism to you means loving your country. Right, okay, let's have a look. We've got various characters in there. The main characters, let's have a look. Henry V, Duke of Exeter, who is uncle to the king. Earl of Cambridge, a conspirator against the king. Michael Williams, a soldier in the king's army. A French ambassador, a French messenger. And to set the scene, England and France in the 15th century. Right. Here's a quote. from the original Shakespeare play. I see you stand like greyhounds in the slips, straining upon the start. The game's afoot. Follow your spirit, and upon this charge cry, good for Harry, England and St. George. So already we're seeing a little bit of patriotism here, aren't we? For England and St. George. Yeah, there. Okay, let's start reading. You follow the words as I read. Just do one page at a time. Hardly anyone called the new king Henry. When they talked about him, they, lift your arm, they said, oh, shall you sneeze? Give a blow. Give a blow. Very good. I think you needed that. Yeah, good blow. So, where were we? When they talked about him, they said Hal or Harry, or used one of his other nicknames. Everyone knew what a wild and rebellious teenager the young prince had been. The young prince was called... What did they call him instead of Henry? Give me one example. H-A... You were there. R. Use a pencil. R. Y. Yeah, they called him Harry or Hal instead of Henry. And tell me something about his character. What sort of character was he? A little placid, quiet, studious boy? Or was he something else? One word to describe him. R-E. I'll take that as a B. E-L-L-I-O-U and S. Yes, so you'll be wild and rebellious teenager. What would you sooner be? A quiet teenager? Quiet and studious, or wild and rebellious? What do you think? What would you sooner be? I, W, W, I, W-I, keep it going, S, H, I wish, I, C, O, U, L, D. I wish I could be, E, B, M, O, R, be more, what? R, E, keep it going, B, E, R, E, alright, you're doing so well. Let me write this down. I wish I could be more, R, E, B, E, L, L, I, go on, O, U. I wish I could be more rebellious. Oh! And what would you do? What would you want to do? Anything? Can you O U L D. I would. T R. Is it A or B? Do the R again. R, if that's what you wanted. Yeah, T R. Oh, the hand. Give me the pencil. Take hold of it. Take hold of the pencil. Oh, there we are. I would. T R. You found that piece of tape on there. There. I would T R. Okay. Do the R again. R A V E. I would travel. T H E. I would travel. The W O W O. Keep it going. R L D. I would travel the world. W. Oh. W. You do an H. I. That's it. T. With. Let's just write that one down. I would travel the world. If you were being rebellious, I would travel the world with. Oh. N. Go on. No. Okay, with no. R E A. R E A. Keep it going. There's no real. P L O A. I see. N N I. After the I, N and G. I travel the world with no real planning. Oh, just going from place to place. Gosh, I couldn't do that. I would have to have everything planned out. I'd have to make lists and it would all have to be booked. I'd have to know where I was going and when. I just could not do it without planning. That's what you'd do if you were being rebellious, right? Okay, so let's have a look and learn about young Henry, or Harry as he was known. Quite a lot of words on this page, let's go through it there. Okay, let's just practice your reading skills. Harry had spent more time with rascally old Sir John Falstaff. I'll help you. Learning how to drink and gamble than he had with his royal father. Now the reckless young Harry was king, but no one knew what sort of king he would be. Some thought he would be a disaster. Others said that only time would tell, but all were aware that the young king faced a difficult time as the new English monarch. Right, so, careful. Let's see. I just want to practice your scanning skills. What type of young Harry was he? He was, where does it show? The word would be, very good. He was reckless, yes. Reckless. And another one. Who had he spent time with? Instead of his father, he'd spent more time with... Very good, said John. Falstaff. Very good. Time with Sir John Falstaff. And some thought that him being king might be what? It might be A, D, I, all the way, come on, S, a dis, come on, just finish the word, A, all the way down to the S, T, E, A-S-T, E, it's a known word so it doesn't matter if I prompt you. They thought it might be a disaster. Can you think of what comes to mind when you think of when you hear the word disaster? What do you think of? I, T, H, I, N. I think O. I think of N. Very good. N. Disaster. I think. Oh, there's a lot of handwriting going on today. I think of N. So when you get that impulse, your job is to stop it. So I'm well, just for now, because it's happening a lot, I'm going to keep that hand tucked away to try and intercept it before it goes up. So, and we'll point with your left hand. I think of, go from the N, N, A, T, U, R, A. I think of natural, T, hang on, you did a bit of a swipe there. I think of natural, and then you did a little bit of a swipe with that T, so I wasn't sure if you wanted it. So go from the N, from the L I mean, on natural. I think of natural, O, C, C, U, R, that's better, A, that's accurate, N, C, keep it going, after the C, I've got hold of this hand, E, natural occurrences, L, I, this is very good, K, keep it going, like, very good, like what? E, A, R, E, A, R, yes. E, A, R, you've done an S there. I think of natural occurrences like, and you did E, A, R, S. You can always correct yourself if you got it wrong. E, A, R, T, I thought so, that was good. H, earth. Q, U, A and K and E and S. Oh yes, I think of natural occurrences like earthquakes. Yeah, that's when because they're all the ones, all the dramatic things on the TV, isn't there? There's been a disaster, there's been an earthquake, or there's been flooding, or all those sort of things. But in this context, a disaster could mean that he messes up the economy, the country, that he doesn't know what to do, he doesn't know how to rule, or things like that. But let's have a look and see if we can get more context. So, we've got a young king who is reckless, and here's the context. England and France had been at war for 25 years. And though the two countries had agreed a truce, the truce was an uneasy one. A weak English king, who didn't have the support of his people, might give the French just the chance they wanted to carry out a successful invasion. Summarise for me. Quick summary. If H, E, N, R, if Henry, I, is, N, O, T, is not, S, T, R, O, N, G, is not strong, E, N, O, very good, U, G, H, let me write that down. If Henry is not strong enough, you're doing so well. If Henry is not strong enough, oh, you carry on then. F, R, A, N, C, France. M, A, Y, May, H, A, V, E, may have, France, may have, keep it going. Henry's not strong enough, France may have, T, H, E, the, O, P, P, go on, one over, O, R, Paul, T, U, N, I, finish the word, T, and Y. If Henry is not strong enough, France may have the opportunity, lift your elbow, lift that one, T, 2, I, N, V, funny position there, 2, I know what you're trying to say, 2, I, N, V, lift your arm, go for the V again, I'll give you feedback, V, A, D, E, to invade, E, N, G, L, A, N, D, yes. Very nice summary. If Henry is not strong enough, France may have the opportunity to invade England. Very nice. Just for the sake of it, let's underline the word invade. Just for the sake of it, let's try and underline the word invade. Where is it? Excellent. Very nicely done. I like that. That was really good looking. Yes, they might just have the chance they wanted to carry out a successful invasion. Right, okay, we'll call that it for now. You've done ever so well. So proud of you. And we'll carry on with this afternoon, I think. We'll do a little bit more. Glad to see that your pointing and your visual scanning is still as good as it was. Very nice. Take a little break.